If character, as they say, is the measure of the man, well, get out your rulers and let's have at it. In today's breaking story, we will draw a stark contrast between the America before DJT and the country you now call home. This is Trump's latest slap in the face, well, of the people and things that we once held dear. In this case, an actor who epitomizes the best of the American man in the same way maybe Jimmy Stewart did from My Parents. Well, he's class personified. Now to set our breaking story into motion, it's about Trump's anti-Gump childish post about this woke loser.
About the United States, in terms of its commitment to democracy and freedom and everything these people died for, if there's another Trump presidency?
I think there's always reason to be worried about the short term, but I look at the longer term of what happened. I think, look, our Constitution says, we the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union. That journey to a more perfect union has missteps in it. I can catalog them as much as you can, and you're a professional journalist, and I'm just a guy that makes movies and reads books.
And a historian.
And a lay historian, I'll take that too. Over the long term, however, we inevitably made progress towards, I think, that more perfect union. How does it come about? It comes about not because of somebody's narrative of who is right or who is a victim or not. It comes out of the slow melding of the truth to the actual practical life.
So Tom Hanks, he was scheduled to receive the Sylvanus the Award, which apparently recognizes outstanding citizens who did not attend West Point. Now let's catch up on how profoundly that has changed. And then we're going to show you Trump's early morning post. Most pathetic. It'll show you just how foul his digital avia can be. But first, let's get the latest update on that woke loser actor who was never very good, not like Scott Baio.
Yeah, you'd be hard-pressed to find a Hollywood actor or a pop culture figure who's done more to celebrate what is good about the U.S. military in recent decades than Tom Hanks. And this appears to be, and I'll go to Jeff Mason. Jeff, it certainly appears to be another moment of, low-scale sort of retribution, or everything is politics now, where whether it's the president or the Secretary of War, Pete Hegseth, or the like, who cannot handle any sort of opposition. If you supported the Democrats, if you supported Joe Biden, then you're out. You're deemed woke or weak or whatever justification you want to have. And it's simply, this is not, it just seems so remarkably petty.
And it trickles down to everything from, from major decisions to, more minor, if you want to call this a minor decision, Jonathan. I mean, the history that the president has shown over the last several months since coming into office of retribution, as you rightly say, includes denigrating people who he doesn't like because they didn't support him. I thought it was interesting yesterday at the U.S. Open that Bruce Springsteen was there. Springsteen, of course, was a big supporter of President Biden and President Obama, and President Trump has criticized him. He's criticized Hamilton when Hamilton pulled out of coming to the Kennedy Center and said he never really liked that musical. It's all in line with just that kind of an attitude towards people who don't support him.
I am your warrior. I am your justice. And for those who have been wronged and betrayed, I am your retribution. I am your retribution.
Well, in that case, here's hoping Confucius was right. You cry in Home Alone 2? A man who could barely string a cogent sentence together. Well, he had this to say about two-time Oscar winner and true American patriot Tom Hanks. Our great West Point, getting greater all the time, has smartly canceled the award ceremony for actor Tom Hanks. Important move. We don't need destructive woke recipients getting our cherished American awards. Hopefully, the Academy Awards and other fake award shows will review their standards and practices in the name of fairness and justice. Watch their dead ratings surge. Oh, right, like those sellout shows coming up at the Kennedy? Okay. Well, Trump may have miscalculated, because from Bosom Buddies to Forrest Gump, Tom Hanks captures the essence of a character. I mean, seriously, he reveals an inner truth. Well, here's a most artistic example. Given the highfalutin arts and culture tenor of today's story, now please like, subscribe, share, and remember to buzz in after the clue.
Oh, Doug again.
What is, come on, they already decided who wins even before it happens.
Yes! 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 And the Illuminati figured that out months ago. That's another one for Doug. Appreciate you saying that. I like that. I really Oh, no, it's all good. Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. Trust me, it's all good. Okay, it's all good. Okay.
On Saturday, Donald Trump made a controversial statement threatening to deploy what he now refers to as the Department of War against American citizens on U.S. soil. And in typical fashion, he did it in the most absurd and cringe-worthy way possible by sharing a meme. Yes, a meme. That's where we are now as a country, caught between an authoritarian nightmare and the absurdity of idiocracy. It's a disturbing blend of dystopia and incompetence, and, unfortunately, that's what's currently driving the federal conversation. The meme Trump posted to Truth Social was a doctored version of the movie poster for Apocalypse Now, rebranded as Apocalypse Now, featuring his face photoshopped onto it. Beneath it, a caption read, "I love the smell of deportations in the morning," a parody of the iconic movie quote, "I love the smell of napalm in the morning." Needless to say, the reference completely misses the point of the film, which was a critique of the horrors of war, not something to emulate or glorify. At the bottom of the image, the meme ominously stated, "Chicago about to find out why it's called the Department of War." In a comment, Trump added that Chicago is the worst and most dangerous city in the world by far, and suggested that a federal takeover could quickly fix the crime problem. But here's the issue. Chicago isn't even the most dangerous city in the U.S., let alone the world. According to crime statistics, 4 cities in solidly Republican states, Jackson, Mississippi, Birmingham, Alabama, St. Louis, Missouri, and Memphis, Tennessee, all have higher crime rates than Chicago. So this clearly isn't about crime. In fact, Trump's own meme reveals his real motive. The line, "I love the smell of deportations in the morning," says it all. This is about immigration. It's about punishing blue cities and states that have refused to let their local law enforcement cooperate with ICE. And that resistance, despite ICE receiving a massive $70 billion in funding, appears to be a thorn in Trump's side. This isn't policy. It's posturing, and dangerously authoritarian posturing at that.